Hi, this is Leona McNamara from Spiritual Medium Readings with Leona, and also from the Facebook group, The Reading Circle. This is another bite-sized video about evidential mediumship, and today's topic is going a little bit into the timelines that come up within your readings. So as always, any suggestions that I offer here are based on my own personal experience, and everybody's mediumship works in different ways and is individual. So you need to really work on finding out how things work for you. But I'm sharing this in the hope that it might give you a different perspective on different ways that you can become more aware of deeper evidence within your readings. Okay, so these are just a couple of things I'm going to list in this little video. Obviously there's unlimited amounts of timelines you can go into, but these are just some of them. So one is when you become aware of your spirit communicator, recognizing if it feels like a recent passing versus many years ago. Okay, so for me, sometimes if it's going back in time by quite a while, I might get this sense that I'm almost even reversing backwards on a timeline. Okay, I might see a flash of a black and white photo. I might see like the number 20 and just get a feeling then that it's also associated with years rather than months. Okay, so I'll know then, this feels like they would have passed around 20 years ago. If it's somebody who passed more recently, I'll feel again like I'm reversing on the timeline, but only to there rather than back here. Again, might get a number, might get a sense that like this is more like 18 months, to 2 years or something like that. Okay, might also get a date and a month flash up, and it's always to do with the feeling, the emotion, and the clairsentience that's coming in behind anything we become aware of. So, if I see a number and a month, I might get a feeling of emotion of happiness and know that it's connected to a birthday. And it could be connected to the communicator, or I might get a sense that they want to wish the sitter or another living loved one an early happy birthday. And in that case, I might get a sense that I'm going forward on the timeline and that they're acknowledging an upcoming birthday. Okay. If a communicator suffered from illness in the lead up to their passing, again, I might get the sense that this was for many years that they struggled with this illness. If it was a cancer condition or something, I might get a flash of like a day of the week, like Tuesday or something, and then this sense of familiarity and routine, and feeling deeper into that, I might know that, okay, they went every Tuesday for treatment at the hospital, and you, the sitter, were the one who brought them for these appointments. Or I might get a sense of them feeling healthy, a sense of well-being around them, and then a sense of a short span of time, like 1 or 2 months, and this rapid sense of going downhill in connection to their health. Again, it could be a sense that everything was fine, and then this sudden, and this suddenness connected with their passing, and the emotion of like how unexpected it was. Okay, so that's another thing. So that's covering, going into how long ago it is they passed, and if they were ill, maybe the timeline connected with that. If the actual scene at the end of life comes up in a reading, that's another thing. Become aware of, like, does it feel like nighttime? Does it feel like daytime, early morning? Sometimes I might see a digital clock with the time on it, and I might even see AM or PM to give me whether it was like morning time or nighttime. And again, that's another piece of evidence you can go into within your timeline and readings. So it's about getting deeper in the evidence all the time. Okay. Then if it goes towards the relationships in their life, and that this person was married, you can feel into, what they're giving you, like, if it feels like they were married for a long time, is there's this feeling of familiarity with their spouse, and does it feel like it goes back over decades? again, I might get like a black and white picture, you know, I might get a sense of like a golden wedding anniversary or something like that. You know, again, you can lean even deeper again into that, and you might feel that that person actually had been widowed before their own passing, and a sense of loneliness after their spouse had passed. So, you know, there's so much information that can be unlayered from each piece that our communicator gives to us, you know. And again, like I spoke briefly about birthdays, you know, you might get that sense of emotion of celebration in connection with the birthday, and how you can figure out if they're referring to their own birthday or an upcoming birthday of somebody connected to them who's living. But also going into anniversaries on the timeline, like as I spoke there about like the feeling of love, like maybe a golden anniversary or something like that, you know, uh, just a nice fondness connected with like maybe a wedding anniversary. And again, like you might see a calendar, you might get a flash of the word for like April or whatever month it is, or a number, you know, or the sense that it's, you know, early in the month or later in the month, you know, like that. If it's an anniversary connected to an anniversary passing, if it's a recent passing, you might get an intense sense of grief and loneliness, and you know this is connected to their passing. You might get more a nostalgic feeling if it's an anniversary for maybe, for example, a grandparent that passed like 20, 30 years ago or something like that. But you might get, you know, different ways of getting that feeling for the anniversary again, as those emotions, nostalgia and the fondness, or the intense grief, you know. And again, reversing how far back I'm reversing in my timeline, excuse me, will give me more information to do with that. Also, for an anniversary of passing, I might become aware of a sense of my feeling associated with a graveyard, or I might see a flash of a headstone or something like that. Okay, so these are just, you know, a handful of different things that can come up in our readings connected with, you know, different timelines, and how we can unlayer these to get even deeper evidence. But, you know, the main thing is that we need to honor the spirit communicator and allow them to direct the reading, that we're not going searching for this evidence. We can lean into it if the communicator has given it to us, so that we can unlayer it. But, you know, I mean, about them being the ones in charge of reading, if they're the ones to initially bring up that information. Okay, so we don't want to direct the reading. We want to honor what they're giving us. Okay, so if you found this video useful, please feel free to share with others you think may benefit from it, and also feel free to subscribe to my channel for further upcoming videos. Thank you.